Not again. This your boy, Lantic City. Back with another TCAP's Greatest Hits video. This time we're taking a look at To Catch a Predator's Greatest Hits, Part 2.
Alex, come on. Whoa. Hey, you're not going to want to do that, I don't think.
No, I want to talk to you for a minute. No, I want to talk to you.
He also makes a run for it, but he didn't come in a car.
Where you going, boss?
Running and running, presumably back to a bus station, trying desperately to hide his face. Then Aladdin apparently begins to feel faint.
Shout out to Aladdin.
What are you doing?
And lies down.
That motherfucker Chris said, what are you doing?
On the kitchen floor.
Are you okay? Why are you so nervous?
I just get nervous.
That's
You just get nervous, huh?
rape.
You know I'm in trouble, and I know I'm in trouble.
Then he told the boy that he hates condoms, but
No, come on, guy.
You don't want to touch anybody.
Bro, that's hilarious. What that man does with his fucking hand, that shit is hilarious.
No, come on, guy.
No, come on.
You don't want to touch anybody.
Well, that's his screenshot.
You don't want.
You've got to stop this.
Sit down. Sit down.
You don't have any rights.
I have been in television for 24 years.
John Kennelly, here it comes.
I just came to get something to eat.
And I
Look at those arms. Look at those arms. I just came to get something to eat. I just came to get something to eat.
have very seldom been at a loss for words.
Sir, I just came to get
But I
something
don't
to eat.
even know what to ask you first.
I bet you I bet if Chris would have asked him, well, what did you come to McDonald's to get? He would have said, I don't know, sir. I don't know, sir.
I just came to get something to eat.
You on the pill?
No. You wear condoms?
If you want me to, but I'm sterile.
Skatey Pie walked.
You know, it's ironic because I work in television too, with Dateline NBC.
It's a great thing that you're doing. I think it's something that you should certainly do more and more, and bad people left and right.
Thanks for the pat on the back, Eddie.
Hey, shout out to William. That's not his name. What the fuck? Walter Babst. Sorry, Walter. I didn't mean to disrespect you.
What are you doing here?
Getting my ass kicked.
Getting your ass kicked.
Yeah. I knew it. I knew it was a setup.
No, I need you to sit down, please.
I really fucking hate when they say that shit. If you knew it was a setup, you wouldn't have shown up. If you suspected it was a setup, you might still show up. But you did not know, Walter.
I need you to just arrest me and take me to jail and execute
I need to talk to you first. Well, why did you come here, though? Help me to understand.
Because I'm a sick son of a bitch. I've never done anything with anybody except my wife. Ever.
I like pie. And soon,
What the fuck, the motherfucker said, I like pie.
we'll be singing a different tune.
What part of the lesson were you going to use the condoms for?
I wasn't gonna use them. I was gonna give it
Shout out to Sammy.
to her.
The girl says, yeah.
You're going to booze up the 13-year-old girl.
Keith, who the fuck is he? I'm not familiar with this bastard. What's his name? Let me know who this bastard is. If you know who this bastard in the Star Wars shirt is, let me know. I appreciate the knowledge. I don't know who the fuck he is.
Can I help you?
It was the first time we'd heard the I didn't take a shower defense. You can try telling that to the cops.
I'll teach you everything, baby.
Hey, how are you? Okay.
What do you look?
Chuck Harding. That motherfucker probably scared Chuck Harding more than anyone.
Looking for? I
That was startled by Chris Hansen.
could be your grandpa.
Fit or anything, I would have walked
Not
away.
fit? How can a 13-year-old boy be fit to have sex with a 65-year-old man?
If he has sucked or fucked his own cousin or her own cousin. That's how.
Father, son. Father, son? You're talking about fathers having sex with their sons, grandfathers having sex with their...
Man, that shit is wild, though. This motherfucker talking about he has a book that he reads. He has a book that he reads that talks about fathers and sons and this and that. I don't want to know the rest. Chuck Harding was a very sick man.
And doctors with their patients, with the young patients, employees with their young patients. You talk about this like it's some sort of hobby, building train sets. That's not what we're talking about here.
I should call my mother and let her know.
Why would you compare that to building train sets, Chris? Why would you do that to me? I have to throw my 77 train sets out.
That I got home safely.
Remember this man? Kinky Man
How could you forget this man? Kinky Man in Corona.
in Corona?
Roll off a new one. Well, tell me what kind of
Y'all gotta let me know who that guy was in the Star Wars shirt.
pills we're talking about. Is this Viagra?
He breaks down.
He better. He brought Viagra. Jesus. There's only one thing you use that for.
I will come to you and we will get a place for...
Dan Allen. Shout out to Dan Allen. I actually, if y'all remember me saying this, I don't know if anyone remembers me saying this, but I actually shot a Dan Allen video back in February. I believe it was. February 19th or so. 17th, some shit like that. I shot a Dan Allen video, but I fucked it up so much that I never got around to editing it and putting it together and putting it out. But I'm about to release that. That Dan Allen video is probably coming out this week. So stay tuned for that. Shout out to Dan Allen.
Passionate love.
Pretty weird. Cut.
I don't know. I don't blank guys, but if you want to, you can do me.
And taste your beautiful body. Make love to you. You are a gorgeous 13-year-old.
John or Jean Pierre Weary.
That's not my style.
You ask. Whoa, 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 sir.
Where are you going, boss?
And off he goes.
It appears to be clear from this transcript that
He came here to party.
you are open to the idea of having sex with this girl.
No. Well, it appeared yes. Would I? No. Or maybe. All right. Maybe.
Yes, no, maybe so. What's it gonna be, Alonzo? What's it gonna be?
What is it, Alonzo? Yes, no, maybe so.
Maybe.
Maybe. So maybe you would have had sex with this girl.
Maybe.
What should happen to you?
He's not ruling it out.
I should go to jail.
And that's exactly what's about to happen.
Sure. Want me to rub your feet?
Yeah.
Now I'm getting turned on.
Hee.
Yeah. She sounds about as uninterested as Kayla does.
That chicky girl asks, got any condoms? He says, what are those? Just kidding.
And all I want to do is
What are those?
party. You're trying to find a pedophile. I'm not.
But you're here.
I think he actually thinks that it's pedophiler.
I'm here to party.
And maybe have sex with a teenager.
Maybe.
Our man Kenneth Brinkman. Our man Nathan Downhour.
Don't take.
Screen name Meat Rocket 8 start. I cannot believe that I'm actually thinking about blanking your blank.
So you have that dark hair. Do you have any body hair?
Oh. The Kenneth Brinkman footage. Nice.
You ask her if she's horny.
What's wrong with that?
Oh, you fucker. You know something's wrong with that, Jeff. Something's very wrong with that. God damn it. That's fucked up. I thought we were going to take a look at Kenneth Brinkman and this fucker shows up, man. Fuck you, Jeff. You asshole. It was not your time, man. But shout out to, Arrested Development for the Lauren Armstrong show, man. That shit had me rolling. Lauren Armstrong brought out Jeff. Not Jeff. Brought out Kayla. And Kayla sits down and Jeff's sitting next to Kayla. With Kayla in between Jeff and Lauren. And then Jeff says, "Do you do anal?" And she looks at him all weird. And he's like, "It's a question." It's fucking hilarious. Check it out if you haven't. Just look up Arrested Development. The Lauren Armstrong Show.
You ask if she does anal.
It's a question. I mean, I knew she was alone, but that didn't mean much to me.
You're an adult, she's a child.
Okay.
The motherfucker said K. She want me to do.
There are laws protecting children.
Okay.
So you want this old guy doing you in your house, on your bed, or wherever?
I was actually just going to stop by here to let her know that I wasn't going to be here because I have to go meet with other people. Wait a minute.
That might have been the stupidest fucking excuse that I've ever heard. This might go down in TCAP history as one of the worst excuses ever given to Chris Hansen. I actually came here to tell her that I have to go hang out with my friends and I'm not going to be able to make it. What the fuck are you trying to say, Robert Klein? I think that's his name. Klein. I know it's Klein. I don't know what the fucking first name is. I think it's Robert. Is it Robert? But for real, man, that might be the stupidest fucking shit I've ever heard. Like, seriously, man, that is retarded. That is the dumbest shit. I actually came here to tell her that I'm not going to be able to make it. Even Chris has to double take. Hold on. You're telling me.
You came by here to tell her that you weren't going to come here. Do you see
A motherfucker said,
why that doesn't make sense?
So would you like to watch a movie with me with your hand down my pants? Or just no pants? We could just be naked all day.
And kiss guys, tongue kiss at that.
When the 27-year-old finds out he's going to jail...
You're going to be taken to Dark County Jail?
I really am just going to slip my...
What the fuck is that in the... Oh, that's a chair. It looked like a face to me. Look at that face in the mirror.
Relax, all right?
I'm just gonna slit my fucking throat. You ain't gonna do shit, Jeff.
No, I'm just going to kill myself. Put me in jail and I'll hang myself. I don't care.
The man with the bird on his head. Okay, you say then I'm big.
Is this some kind of setup or something?
What do you mean?
I'm just on my way to the beach.
He's Michael Willis. Screen name generic white male. He's almost 50 years old and he's been chatting online with a girl who calls herself Jolanda and who says she's 15. He lies to her about his age, typing, I'm 30. You probably don't want me around you. I'm cute though, built good. And
he's right, you know? He is kind of cute for an old man. I mean,
how did you
look at him? Just look at him.
Well, of course online.
Well, of course online.
You act like I should know that.
Where else would I meet people?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a common thing now.
Just to meet.
Now. Not 10 years ago. 20 years ago in actual time.
Young girls online.
10 years ago in his time.
No, meet any women online.
Knock, knock.
No. This motherfucker. I kind of would have been disappointed had he not shown up.
You know how you come off? Somebody who's very nervous. Somebody who came over here to have sex with a 14-year-old girl.
Get ready for it.
14-year-old?
Yeah. You came here.
I didn't come here. I came
to
pick
have
her up.
sex with an underage girl.
We were in a role-play chat room, dude.
And what role were you playing exactly here?
I mean, when it comes to David Schumacher, all right, let's talk about David for a second here. He actually had a plan. He was gonna take her to the party. He really was. I believe he was gonna take her to the party had Chris not shown up. They were gonna go to that party. Now, had something happened at that party, it's a pretty good chance something would have happened at that party. Especially if Alonzo Wade happened to show up and crash the party. But David, I strongly believe he came there to take the girl to the party, dude.
My computer's messed up.
Your computer, so it just, what?
Oh, it's messed up, huh?
Magically typed itself like a player piano?
No, it's messed up. I'm saying I got a virus in it and stuff.
Oh. Just one. I've been notified that I have 720.
Messed up is his conversation.
Hey man, I don't want to be on the news. You feel me?
We are filming. She told you she was 14.
We were in the role-playing chat room, dude.
You know how many times I hear that?
Am I being held up here?
You're not being held up. You're free to walk out that same door you walked in.
Do y'all want to interview? Hey,
So he wanted to hide himself when he thought he was being stitched up and he met law enforcement. But the moment Chris tells him that he's able to walk out that door, he's free to go, he's ready to give a fucking interview to NBC.
how y'all doing? Okay. How y'all doing? NBC?
NBC.
NBC. And you're
Chris Hansen.
All right,
Dateline
listen.
NBC.
He's clearly nervous. Look at him.
Let me explain something to NBC for a second here. I don't know what kind of rap y'all got on people, but maybe y'all can get the whole story because this girl is in a role-playing chat room.
Does he have a dip in? It looks like he may have a dip in.
How's this? Can I smoke this shit?
Maybe not, because the very next thing he says is, "Can I smoke this cigarette?" You can't. But I can.
You can't smoke this.
I didn't think so.
You can smoke outside.
You didn't think so. Yet you asked.
Alright, dude. Get found not guilty, I'm sue somebody.
Even after he's placed in the police car, he goes on talking.
I'm not guilty, man. Do I look like I need 14-year-old girls? I don't need 14-year-old girls,
I bet you do now.
dude. I got all kind of girls.
And he has even more to say when he's brought to the jail.
NBC again. How y'all doing, NBC?
I love how he just talks to NBC like he's the main focus of the fucking show or some shit. Like they're, you know.
Want to meet you and fool around.
You know?
Are you up to meeting tonight, hon?
Yeah.
I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline
Right,
NBC.
I understand. I know who.
That was a greatly placed yeah. Shout out to Donald Morrison in his sweat-soaked shirt.
I recognize it from the voice. Thank you for bringing, kicking me in the pants and setting me straight, Chris.
Well, I love my house.
Yeah. You're the only
We already looked at this asshole. I don't want to look at that fucking hair again. Fuck him.
child.
Yeah. Oh,
Weird ass fucker. Did y'all see the pictures with his? He's got like poo on his shoulder. He's got like poo on his shoulder. And then one episode, not episode, what the fuck am I talking about episode? One picture of this asshole, this fuck, this Brian Gosselin bitch, if you will. He's a Rasta man. He's a Rastamon. He has fucking reggae hair. Like, this man grew up to be a fucking weirdo. You know what? I'm going to have to make a whole video about Brian Gosselin. I'm going to do it. It's in the works. I just thought of it. Thank you. Fucking thank you for putting Brian Gosselin in this To Catch a Predator Greatest Hits 2, because I know he was in part 1. He was like the very first fucker to show up in that one. But yeah, Brian Gosselin video. That's I'm gonna get to work on that. Stay tuned.
did you bring protection?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
The only bad news about that is you're probably not going to need that type of protection tonight.
I like that. I like that. Chris came out swinging. And this motherfucker don't know what happened.
Yeah, I knew this was going to be a setup.
Oh, did you?
You did?
Yeah.
How did you know that?
Just because of the way she was talking online.
Brian, what's your last name?
I don't have a last name.
You don't have a last name.
You hot, mommy? Let's make love.
You hot, mommy. I'm gonna have to use that.
The man starts to have a bit of an asthma attack.
You say, I love to a young man, deep and
Damn, all of that? At once? Now slow down.
Okay.
Thomas Campbell, I think.
I'm in my 40s, but guarantee that I'm not some old guy wanting to perv a young boy. Well,
Isn't that exactly what you are, though? Isn't that exactly what he is?
the reality is that you are older. And what's going on here seems pretty pervy, doesn't it? I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC. You want to explain yourself?
Marvin.
Grab that towel right there, please. You're naked. There's a 14-year-old girl. You're chasing a cat around. You've got a Cool Whip. And you want this girl to do some sex act with the cat, and then you'll have sex with her. Is that accurate? Yes. You know how to ride. You like doggy. And then you ask...
Scooby.
Oh, God, stop. Okay.
Am I being taped?
You are being taped.
My tongue would be...
Oh, you didn't even show the best part. How can you call this greatest hits 2?
all over you. Your mouth.
You should be all rested.
Your nipples down between your legs, too.
Please, sir, I really drove this far for no reason.
He did. He drove all that way to just be all rested. I'm sure he was really disappointed when he said that, though. I mean, he's like, oh, man, I drove all this way, and it's just this motherfucker. It's just this guy. It's not even whoever he was talking to, whoever the decoy said her name was. I'm sure he was very disappointed.
Drove this far for no reason.
Please, I swear, sir, I'm a desperate person. I need...
Clearly.
A girl in my life, and if she really wanted to be my friend, that would be all I needed from her.
She said she was 13.
She did. I'm sorry, sir. I have interest in younger girls. That has just been a fantasy of mine.
A fantasy?
Yes, sir.
Do you know it violates Georgia law?
Yes, sir.
Did you say you are ready to have my thang in your mouth?
Yes, sir.
What do you mean by that?
Are you ready to have my in your mouth? Because she was going with it. She was...
Oh, so she wanted it.
That's what it
It's
seemed
her
like
fault.
to me. It's not her fault at all.
She made you come over here.
I came here for reasons like that, but if she really didn't want it, sir, I swear to you, I would have never tried it.
But if she was open to the idea,
Yes.
you would have had sex with a 13-year-old girl.
Probably, yeah. I'm sorry, I know you think it's bad, but that's what it is, and that would be probably the cleanest, best pleasure, I would say.
The cleanest, best pleasure
Yes, sir.
is to have sex with a 13-year-old girl.
You know, I've thought about it. The cleanest, best pleasure line. I've thought about it over time because it's one of the most quotable things from To Catch a Predator, but when you think about it, what was his meaning? What did he mean by cleanest, best pleasure? What did Cody Green mean by cleanest, best pleasure? Well, oh, here we go. Not again. I think Cody Green meant it's the cleanest, best pleasure in the fact that it's someone who's not damaged goods, per se. Someone who hasn't been with 17 different men. You know, cleanest, best pleasure. Someone who has not been tainted, per se. I think that's what he means. But I don't think if Cody met an actual 22-year-old virgin that he would consider that cleanest, best pleasure.
Listen, are you her father or something like that?
I'll get to that in a minute.
Please.
Please, sir.
Tell me this, sir. Am I going to be in trouble for this?
Am I going to be in trouble for this?
Take it you're a virgin.
No,
That is funny.
Not you. I'm reading from the conversation between you and Natasha. Well, who are you here to see?
I was going to meet her. Let's see.
Meet who?
Oh.
Your daughter.
Just meet.
My daughter.
Yes.
What makes you think it's my daughter?
Remember, sex is a little nasty. I don't want your dad to find stuff in his bed.
I said, I mean, it is for sex, I am not coming.
For sex, you are not coming.
Yeah.
For sex, I am not coming. That is hilarious. But what exactly would you find in the bed? I don't want to know. I'm assuming it's leakage. It's fluids, but I don't want to know. But this your boy Lantic City. We just took a look at To Catch a Predator's Greatest Hits, Part 2, the sequel. And I'm going to catch you next time when we take a look at more of these fucks, because that's what I do. This your boy Lantic City, and I'm going to catch you next time.